Hello everybody. Just getting some things set up. Okay. Okay. Looks like I'm all ready to go. So I'm just going to jump in. I still need to grab my team. I'm going to be using Terapagos and Calyrex Shadow Rider again. Basically the same team that I had used last time. But I updated my Terra type to water on Calyrex Shadow, which probably won't come up very often anyway. I haven't played any games on this account since last time. So still have to win, I think, 2 more to get to master rank. Unless we get really unlucky, I'm thinking we'll get there today. Rental teams. NNKMQT. Let's get rid of the team we were using last time. Okay, so yeah, this is a pretty standard Terapagos Calyrex Shadow team. The biggest difference is that we have Covert Cloak on Pagos, which is not insanely unheard of. It gives us a bit more of an offensive option. Hopefully we'll see that come into play today. And it also makes it so we can't be faked out. But the biggest thing is that we can't be snarled and have our special attack dropped. So I did play 1 game already on my main account as a practice earlier. And it was huge. It was probably just impossible for the opponent to win based on the team they were using. But we'll see how it goes on ladder today. On lower ladder, probably the biggest thing is that we just won't be, you know, they won't hit us with fake out, which is nice. Other than that, regulation has been pretty fun so far. I've been enjoying the tournaments. Looks pretty healthy. The only thing is that there's a lot of Miraidon running around, which isn't bad, but you'd think with how many options we have right now that people would be punishing that a little bit more. So we'll see how that develops. Okay, we have an opponent, which is good. And they're in Master Ball tier. I don't see any issue with leading Pagos. We do have to watch out for like Encore. I think I'll go Rillaboom, Ogre Pond, Cali. Incineroar would be decent into the I forget the name of the Pokemon actually. They're second restricted just because he's always physical, but that's the only real concern I have here. I mean, he's going to be using Icicle Spear, most likely. Most of them are Icicle Spear plus loaded dice. So Rillaboom's not going to appreciate that. We might lose Rillaboom for sure very quickly. Okay. So what I'm going to do is Calm Mind and Fake Out. And I think if we just get everything set up properly, I don't mind even if I lose both of my grass Pokemon. So our safest play after this will be to U-turn. Even if we end up losing Rillaboom, that's fine. Okay, it's just gonna protect. Okay. I mean, this is definitely uncomfortable for us, but we're gonna protect. We can't really afford to just switch in our Ogre Pawn. So basically I'm just gonna accept the fact that Rillaboom could drop here. Okay. This is pretty awkward. So honestly, I'm just going to protect again. We might just lose this one pretty quickly. This is not a great stream battle. But basically, we kind of need to bank on the double protect at this point because we're in just a really bad position, which we don't get. Let's see if they end up encoring. Well, I don't see why you wouldn't. Yeah. Okay. And then this time they're gonna skill shot. All right. Makes sense. So let's see here. Full 3 turns of Encore to go. Yeah, I guess first turn, we should have just U-turned with Rillaboom immediately if we wanted to avoid this situation, and we probably would have been fine. Let me see here. Encore, Tailwind, last turn. Okay. So, let's just switch Calyrex Shadow in, and I guess probably going to taunt something. That's okay. I was half considering forfeiting this just because this is not going to be a fun game. And even if I do make it out of this somehow, it's going to be painful to watch. Yeah, Cure in Black's pretty rare. Okay. think I've yet to win my first game on stream. It was my third time streaming. Okay. Let's see who they prioritize here. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's okay actually. It could be okay. Okay. The big issue is I wanted to save this for the to get rid of the rain, but I think we just have to go for it now. Rillaboom coming in. I mean, having Rillaboom in the back is not bad considering their last Pokemon is the Kyogre. We'll gain us some HP here, but oh wow, that's not bad at all. That's annoying, but it's not unplayable. Calm Mind there would have been really crazy good because we are trying to prepare for the Kyogre overall. If this isn't Scarf Ogre, there's things we can do. If it's Scarf Ogre, I think we're pretty much stuck. So I'm going to make a hard read. Well, not a hard read. I'm going to bank on them targeting Calyrex. We kind of have to make a call here. If they just Icicle Spear or Rillaboom, then I think it's game over, but okay, good. So now we have chances. And they do Water Spout. Honestly, I'm just gonna again make a hard call that they protect the Kyurem. Yeah, kind of have to. If they don't do certain plays, there's just no chance of winning. Okay, they're gonna protect both. Interesting. Well, I like that because if we can knock out the Kyurem with a Grassy Glide, I don't know if we can. But if we can, then I can Encore the Kyogre now. Okay. So that we do need to get this knockout. It resists, so it's not great. Oh, wow. Okay, I was hoping he was going to tear the other guy into something that would, make it so he doesn't resist. Like if he went Terra Normal for some crazy reason. Oh, okay. I think we win. I mean, it depends. If they have like Scarp Urshifu, that's still not great for us, but I think overall it's fine. So that game, if you rewatch this game one, we haven't won yet. We haven't won yet. But if you rewatch this game one, it's probably going to look wild. But, I'm okay with this. Hey, again, we do still have to win the game. Okay, they're not Scarf. We're +1, so it should do a lot, if not KO. Yeah, it's game over now. Because now I can just Encore them into Protect forever. And will U-turn? Yep. I'm really glad we didn't lose that one. One, because I can finally start a stream on a win, but also because I want to just get a quick 2-0 and get us into master rank so that we can like start looking at our overall ranking. And I just think it's more interesting when we can see the ladder ranking climbing than it is to like look at Ultra Ball here just kind of like leveling up. Well, pretty much a mirror match except for the Flutterman. The Amoonguss is super annoying, but we can deal with it. And we might get the jump on them with the Covert Cloak. Can't believe that first game was so long. Stream's been going for 20 minutes, we've only played one game. Okay. So I don't like the idea of a taunt. Definitely don't like the idea of a taunt. I'm just gonna Calm Mind and Woodhammer. See if they have Taunt or not. If they do, then we'll be on the back foot. And it's, yeah, they do, unfortunately. I should have just flinched their Pagos, I guess. Because I don't really have any way to outpace this anymore. We can Encore lock the Terapagos. But that's pretty much it. Okay, they're gonna go for a Moongus. Honestly, if they rip Terra here, that would probably be really hard for me to come back from, but... Okay. I think our only real chance of winning this right now is if they make a huge mistake here. So if they Rage Powder, nothing we can really do. Oh, okay. I'll take that. So this is winnable, but we have to keep the Terapagos Encore locked for the whole game now, which isn't easy. Because if they get out of the Calm Mind lock, they're just going to be able to hit us like a truck. Yeah. I guess to be fair, I can taunt the Pagos now, which is kind of cool. Yeah. And I'll protect. Okay. One more turn of Encore. Nothing I can do about that. Yeah, okay. I don't think we can break through this. I mean, that's helpful. Yeah. We definitely saw that coming. Oh, I forgot. I was trying to pollen puff my ogre pawn. I kind of forgot that the rage powder was going to do that. The avatar, are you specifically asking how he talks when I talk? Because basically I just have an animation that, plays. I have an animation that plays when I am not talking. So basically the microphone triggers an animation when I'm talking, and then there's another one that triggers when I am not talking, when I'm just being idle. So basically the microphone activates two different animations going back and forth. Okay. Oh, wow, look at that. They've got the same set as us. Okay. I guess if we crit the Pagos, maybe something can happen there. I don't think it's likely, but I'll try it. I mean, it's the last turn of the game. Yeah, no. Oh my god. Alright, let's try it again. It'd be awesome, even though we don't deserve to win this, if we did crit and win, just because I want to get into Master Ball. So I'll take it if I get it. No. And we tried. We definitely tried our best. I think that maybe something in the middle. No, it was probably, yeah, it was too tough. I guess we should have, I have not played the mirror since all of this, since I've been playing this team, so I wasn't really sure how to approach it, but I guess Ogerpon lead probably was the way, just so we could taunt, because I have taunt on the Ogerpon, taunting the Pagos, which is what they did to us. It just, honestly, kind of surprised we even got that close. Because them being able to set up comm mines and us just being stuck, not being able to do anything with our Pagos is just, that was just too difficult. We had the faster of the Terapagos, so if we could have just like taunted them back or something, I think we would have been okay. Okay. Against this team, you either bring Calyrex for the Encore, or you just leave him behind, I feel like. I don't really play in tournaments. I wouldn't mind, but no, I guess I can't say I'm going to use this in a tournament. I wouldn't mind using it more on the channel and make some videos with it. But first we have to see how it does if we're able to climb up. I think I'll bring a Moongus. I think I can handle this with just Pagos. If we lose Pagos, we are absolutely cooked though. Okay. Are you asking about which part are you asking me about for the character? Because I did explain some part, but I don't know if that was what you were looking for specifically. There's, forget what it's called. I found a YouTube video a while ago when I first made it. There's like a little program called VedoTube, VeaDotube, VedoTube Mini. And basically I have two different animations that play, and when my microphone picks up my voice, it switches to one, and then when the other one plays, it switches to, or when there is no okay. I'm just gonna double this slot. Oh, okay, they're staying in. No, you're okay. I just wasn't sure what part specifically you were looking for. Okay, they're going after Rillaboom. We are rid of Incineroar. This... No, actually I'm okay with this. Let's... Terra Starstorm. Well, they could Terra Ghost, right? Let's Calm Mind and switch to our own Incineroar. Okay. Okay. I'll protect this time, and I'm just gonna... Actually, let's just knock off the Lunala. Because I believe they have... Oh no, they just used Moonblast, didn't they? Okay. And they really can't hurt our Pagos very easily. Last turn of Trick Room. I mean, even though I've set up, I just don't think we can lose as long as I protect my as long as I protect my Pagos, I just don't think we can lose. So I'm just gonna switch Amoonguss in now. I don't mind setting up again. Could have went for like a safe Earth Power earlier, but let's see if Intimidate plus Grassy Terrain saves us here. It does, yep. Okay, so they did save Miraidon for last. I'm just gonna Spore and switch Rillaboom in. And let's see what happens from here. They could Draco Amoonguss. I think if they don't Draco Amoonguss, they're not getting the KO. Yep, fine with that. This definitely won't KO. I've never tried it. I mean, it sounds cool. I feel like, I mean, we should have a guaranteed win here. I just have to... I think I'll switch Incineroar in, and then I'll U-turn off of the Miraidon. Yeah, I saw that one did do pretty good. It had Porygon, I think. Porygon 2. Is that the same one? I like Porygon 2. I mean, I remember looking at it and I didn't think... It seemed a little unintuitive just because of the... Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna switch Amoonguss in. Okay. So I could have gotten Pagos in there very safely, but I did not want to risk it. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying it. I definitely want to make some more Pagos teams after this. I think I'm kind of interested in trying Koraidon Pagos, which was something that was popping up early, but we haven't really seen it too much since. They could Earthquake, but if they Earthquake, they're just going to destroy their Miraidon. Okay. Yep. So this could be a little bit overkill, but I'm just gonna set up a Calm Mind and Rage Powder again. Snarl. Okay. I kind of missed the damage output on Amoonguss there. So let's see if that Snarl KOs us again. Okay, they don't even go for it. I think there is a world where you could do a Calyrex Shadow Pagos team where you don't bring Pagos, but it depends on the build on the Calyrex Shadow. If you're using like the Encore Disable, that would be pretty tough. I think we saw a version of Pagos that with Calyrex Shadow that did have that approach, but it was like Life Orb Nasty Plot, or maybe it was just Focus Sash Nasty Plot. But I think if you have either one as a setup sweeper, then it's plausible, because we saw Calyrex Shadow teams in Reg G that were basically set up like these Pagos teams are, with like Rillaboom and Incineroar. So maybe there's certain situations where Pagos doesn't seem feasible, and then you just decide to set up with your Pago or with your Calyrex Shadow instead. But I think if you're doing the Encore or Disable one, you just have Astral Barrage. So probably not impossible, but sounds tough. If there's a single normal type, then you can't knock him out. All right. Hopefully we just win this next one. And hopefully we don't face Zamazenta, because that is winnable, but annoying for sure. Is this the same guy? Is this the same guy or just the same team? Okay, it's just the same team. I checked. I've got the stream open on my phone. I guess we run it back, guys. We're gonna run it back. We could also try leading Ogerpon and taunting. That could be pretty good. But I feel like that was very solid, what we did there. I mean, Ursulina did get a little scarier than I would have preferred. Yeah, I think this is probably safer. Because if they just fake out Ogerpon turn 1 and set up Trick Room anyway, it's not great. Okay, so this guy's taking a completely different approach. Hopefully they just go for like the snarl. If they just start snarling, that would be awesome. Awesome. Okay, cool. Do we heal back 12 HP with the grass? Oh, you know what? I bet you their idea here was to snarl and Spirit Break. But both of those moves are going to be resisted by us. Let's set up another Calm Mind and U-turn. I hope they don't Thunder Wave immediately. If they go Light Screen this turn, that's totally fine by me. Shoot. Okay, yeah. I mean, this is okay, but it's just very annoying. Okay, so now it's just a Thunder Wave game, honestly. I'm gonna go Earth Power and Spore. See if they switch in Miraidon or not. Switching in Miraidon and then us getting fully paralyzed would be pretty annoying. But in general, having two Calm Minds up means that the only issue we have anymore is the Ursaluna. Oh, they're switching right on in over there, maybe? Oh, okay. Guess that makes sense. They're just gonna Thunder Wave Amoonguss. Okay, that's fine too, because they don't really know what we're going for. Only problem with Thunder Wave though is Trick Room is going to be less and less an option for them because our Pagos is going to be really slow. I think we're still faster than Ursaluna though. So I guess actually it doesn't hurt them at all. Yeah. Okay, well, I don't mind that. Definitely. Oh my god. That. Okay. Okay. That legitimately could have been the game right there. Oh my god, that was so bad. We kind of have to go for it again though, because I do have to get kind of have to get a Amoonguss in here, I feel like. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing I could do. There's nothing I could do about that. I don't think this is gonna save us. It's really lame. But it's just, that's how Thunder Wave goes. But as you could see, like, I mean, Thunder Wave's just crazy good. Winning it with these two would be insane. What I was trying to do is just protect for a turn so I could just get Amoonguss in. Because once Amoonguss was in, all I had to do was redirect. Wow. I mean, now we're really screwed. The only thing I'm going to give them credit for is the fact that, you know, you could have went for the safe light screen. They chose to use Thunder Wave. They chose to use Thunder Wave, which was basically giving up a free light screen. But this is the exact reason why they did do that. Because you get a couple of Thunder Waves, and you get a couple full paralysis, and there's nothing you can do. Though they got 3. One of them didn't really matter. But, yeah. There's really no reason to complain about it because there's nothing you can do, but yeah. We'll definitely scoop after this turn because there's no way I can take down the 2 restricteds with Rillaboom. But I mean, I feel very confident in saying they lose this game every single time if they don't get that. I mean, unless we just get full paralysis constantly after that. It's an insane status condition. Okay, going back and forth. Just don't... I probably should have just ranked up outside of stream, but it's whatever. Because I really do just want to do a stream in Master Ball and just see how high we can climb up, but I just figured we basically did all of this on stream already. I might as well finish ranking up on stream with everybody. But yeah, I mean, in my opinion, that was a wild strategy to go for. But that's the thing. That's part of the reason why I kind of am not a fan. Great Ball and Ultra Ball can honestly be a lot harder because sometimes people will just go for these bonkers lineups. The team wasn't a crazy lineup, but like Thunder Wave was literally the strategy to win that, and it pays off 30% of the time, so you can't really do anything about that. Oh god. I just don't know what I'm looking at right now is the problem. Kind of interested in trying this out. This could be another game where maybe Calyrex isn't worthwhile bringing. But we didn't bring him last time. I don't want to get used to just like not using Calyrex at all. I mean, maybe that's the smart thing to do. I don't know. Okay. I don't want to get taunted. I feel like there's no pressure for them to really use the Tailwind. They might just do it, but I just don't feel like there's any pressure for them to do it. Oh no, are they Ghost? Oh, they're Water. Okay. Maybe they're Covert Cloak though. If they're Covert Cloak, that would make more sense. Okay, thank God. Yeah, we need to get a Mungus out of here immediately. Or in here immediately. The Calm Mind was actually solid. Okay, we get rid of the rain. They do go with the Tailwind. Okay. So with Water Terra, but no Calm Mind, we must get knocked out. I have no idea what this thing wants to do to me. 3 turns of Talent. That's so much. I do feel like we have to kind of get rid of this thing. I don't know if I take a Water Spout. Oh god. I'm just gonna... I have to go for it, I guess. I think we do get knocked out to this... Oh, okay. Cool. I'll take it, I guess. Calyrex Shadow's looking better now. Yeah. I know it has Swift Swim, but... Oh, okay. Zero Calm Mind Pagos is just going for it. 2 more turns of Tailwind. Oh, wow. Okay, Terra Blast. I'm thinking they're Scarf. Based on the way they're playing everything, it just feels like they need to switch out to change their move and everything, so... If they have Sacred Sword, Trailblaze, and like Behemoth Bash, that's I guess tough, but I guess it depends on their last move on the Zacian. Yeah. Okay. I do think we have to go for the Will-O-Wisp, unfortunately. And then maybe Ensign can, like, stall this out. No. Wow. I mean, they went for the hard call. I think that we lose that now unless we get the double protect. Damn it. Yeah, that was a bad call. But I think we had to do that because they made that read that way. We don't have Flare Blades on Zacian, so there's nothing else we can really do. We'll see. If this is a 2-hit, 92 to 52, I guess it is. Oh man, that's not a lot of damage. I don't think we got it. Unless that was a really low roll, and we can get like a high roll here. Oh, okay, we got it, we got it. Oh, that was a crit. I'll take it. I don't know, we did have some room for error there a little bit. Because the burn damage, it looked like we only really used like half of it at the end. So maybe we had that? I don't know. I'm gonna assume we got a little lucky. I mean, they hard read us at the end. maybe that wasn't worth going for. I don't know. I guess it's 50-50. Like, let's say we just attacked with Calyrex and went for the Will-O-Wisp. There's no way I think we would have won that. So it really was just like a 50-50 call. Yeah. Oh my god. What the heck? I'm not gonna lie, guys, I kind of want to go for a Yeah, I don't know. Good question. It does make me nervous though, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna go with double redirection. Can you imagine if I lose this? That would be terrible. Okay, so it's like stally in some way. The good news is that we don't really have to worry about I don't want to get yawned, so I'm going to taunt the Hippowdon. He might just Sand Tomb me. Okay, Stealth Rocks. Oh, Roar would be bad. Yeah, okay. So maybe he was going to Roar me. Okay, cool. I was more worried about Yawn, to be honest with you, but that does make sense. Honestly, because they don't have the... Because they don't have another restricted, well, you know, I think we can afford to do one more. And I'll just use Follow Me. Because we don't have to worry about the... What's it called? Oh, Mortal Spin. That's another popular move on this guy. We don't have to worry about it too much because of the fact that they have a or because we have Covert Cloak. Sorry, I'm like trying to think about my next turn as I'm doing all this other stuff. Okay, let's do a Starstorm. An Ivy Cudgel? Oh wow, I forgot about that too. That's nice. Yep. Alright, let's see how much +2 does to the hippo. A lot. Okay. Now I can just send in Amoonguss. Absorb the toxic spikes. Rage powder. And probably sweep from here. Okay, they do have the Ogre Pond. So, Ogre Pond is a bit scary because of the fact that he can, like, let's say they crit. Well, you know, I guess Rage Powder, right? Yeah, actually Rage Powder, because if they use their Terra, then we'll redirect it. And as long as they aren't hitting my Pagos, then I don't really care. Like you can one-shot Amoonguss. I'm sorry, Amoonguss. You took one for the team, but that's the only concern is them using Ivy Cudgel on Pagos with the +1 boost getting the crit. So took one for the team. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, King Gambit, I don't know, what's their scariest thing? Cloister? King Gambit would have... That's why I was worried about them using Ivy Cudgel and critting Pagos, because if their last Pokemon was King Gambit, I think that actually would checkmate my Calyrex. Yeah. Oh man, this guy's scary. I'm just gonna Earth Power and protect. Watch him like crit Sucker Punch me. Okay. Well, that was the weirdest game to get into Master Rank with, but I think we got our Master Rank win kind of stolen from us from the Thunderwave game, so I'll accept. I'll accept it. Okay, let's see where we are. $3,826, that's pretty low. At least from where I am on my other account. I'm gonna keep ranking up. At least that's the plan. But I will be back in like 2 minutes. Very quickly. Be right back. Okay. Actually didn't take as long as I thought it would, so let's get back into it. There is a certain lead that I have not gotten the option to use yet, but I would really love to get a game where I could potentially try it out. And I won't say anything until it comes up. This is not it. This could be a game also. I just want so many of the Pokemon. So I want Incin or Ogerpon. I am going to use the Ogerpon. I just hope they don't go Thunder Wave turn 1 with Grim again. Because then it just changes the game from being like more of a actual game where I have all these options to just kind of chance. Okay. I will take my free Calm Mind. We should be able to take a Sludge Bomb. Were they trying to Spirit Break me? Yeah, I think they were. That would be ideal. Oops. Because of our item. So I think I'll just hard switch into Ogerpon now. And then if we can get rid of this Grim without them actually setting up light screen or anything, that would be awesome. Oh, okay, so they switch. They must have been switching. Okay, well I'm glad I switched that as well. Okay. Oh, I can't. Okay. Okay, so they're gonna Thunder Wave. Dude, these guys love going for Thunder Waves. The thing that's annoying to me is when I use Thunder Wave, the accuracy feels so terrible. Like, there's games where I'll miss, like, multiple Thunder Waves in a row. Okay. Crit. It looked close. I don't know if that mattered or not, but I'll take it. I just don't want to deal with that, that Grim anymore. I don't want to deal with Thunder Wave. Okay. So if your last Pokemon is Ho-Oh, I'm gonna Terra Star Storm and follow me. Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, I've used it before. It's good. And there are games. I've won games before because Thunderwave just bailing you out. It just sucks because it does turn like, again, your chances of winning are no longer ever going to be guaranteed if you have a paralyzed Pokemon. Okay, just Dazzling. I would say that's ideal because I think Pagos can put these guys into a pretty dangerous range. Okay. Is this the Assault Vest Miraidon? Might be, actually. Trying to think. It didn't do a lot. They do have light screen up, but still. Okay, well they can change moves. Kind of surprised that it did so much, but okay. I'm gonna Earth Power in Astral. Let's see if they have the guts to go for the Terra. Okay, that's what I was hoping they would do. It actually, overall, isn't a terrible idea, but... Okay, they're the leftovers variety. Three turns. Three turns. So I can go Starstorm. I shouldn't get KO'd by the first one. Then we can protect. Well, let's see if they target correctly here. They do. Wish I was paying attention how much health I had there. 15. I mean, I mean, at the end of the day, I do want Calyrex alive. Two more turns. And how many more turns of light screen? 2? Let's see if he goes after Calyrex or not. Okay, I think making the call on the Starstorm is going to help us out here. And we might be out of Sacred Fire range after 2 ticks on the Grassy Surge. Yeah, this seems fine. Protect. Protect. Light screen and Tailwind both end after this, so we should be dealing much more damage. And then, ooh, yeah, Brave Bird. I'll take that either or. Okay. That actually does make sense in some ways to stall out the Starstorm, but now I can just Encore lock him. So even though Pagos can't do anything really, we could just win. Worst case scenario, if somehow this Ho-Oh became like unkillable for us, we could just win by Encore locking them. Okay. Oh. Let's hope this just KOs. I mean, there's no way you can take all these Astral Barrages, but yeah, okay, cool. $32. We did not climb very many ranks at all. Guess about 600. Koraidon is legitimately a hard Pokemon for us to deal with. There's a lot of things on here that are actually a little hard to deal with. I am going to respect the Brute Bonnet though, because if they spore us, we're just completely out of options basically. Oof. I guess we go Incineroar. But if they're Meteor Beam Lunala, that does hurt a little bit. I guess we just lock him. I mean, Incineroar's good, right? Okay. It's a weird combo. I'll just Calm Mind and Taunt. We're either faster than the Lunala or they're using Trick Room. But Ursaluna did not use Protect. Moongeist, okay. Well, this matchup just got really hard, I would say. Oh, we live. Okay. That's definitely preferred. That's way better. I'm going to Starstorm and then switch into Incineroar because we really, really need Ogerpon as an option later for the Koraidon. Like, if we don't even have the option to redirect Koraidon, it's really hard. Especially now that our Terra Shell is broken. Wow. They might be Assault Vest. Wow. Look at that. They might have targeted Pagos though, assuming that they'd get the KO. But if they double targeted... Okay. So Knockoff doesn't have an item to get rid of anymore, but it's still going to be a decent option as far as just hitting Lunala for quadruple damage. But Lunala shouldn't be able to hurt Pagos anymore. Unless they want to double charge. Okay. So they're going to get rid of their boost. A double switch. Into Flutterman. Right on slide board. Let's see if they let me do this. Okay. Um... This is pretty hard because they still are going to get a knockout here unless they make a switch. Yeah, this is Terra Normal Flutter. Usually I think it is. Oh, it's Terra Fairy. This kind of depends on what they choose to do then. Like if they Icy Wind? A little difficult. But we'll still get a hit off first because we're getting rid of their speed boost. I'm assuming they're Focus Sash though. Okay. Wow. Okay, so who'd you go after? Okay. So I'm going to bring an Ogerpon, but as like a fake out, and I'm just going to Astral. The fact that they have Vacuum Wave on the Ursaluna is really difficult to deal with. Okay. You already Terra'd. I mean, are you just going to wide guard me? Yeah. It's a mind game now. So I just have to try to predict if they are going to wide guard again. And I think I am going to say yes. Because they might think that we're just Encore Protect. They didn't do it though. Yeah. So we could have just blown them up there, but it is what it is. They got it. This is like the most useless parting shot ever. My hope was that they would wide guard, get the KO and Koraidon, get Ogerpon in, and then with the follow me, we would have been safer. But this is a hard matchup for us in general. A very hard matchup. And we were, I think we were a 50-50 away from being able to I don't know, let's they have to I feel like they're Assault Vest, but we'll see. Yeah. Could have faked out there. I don't think we could win this though. No matter what we do. Oh, okay, I mean that's not a good call, but they're just gonna win with Vacuum Wave either way. The Meteor Beam. Okay, we'll run from this one. Okay, let's try another one. Okay. I don't think running is bad manners. I think rage quitting is. If anything, I think it's just going to save everyone's time. Because what was the point just letting him Vacuum Wave? But then it takes us another like minute and a half to get out of the match into the next one. Let's just try double redirection this time. Yeah, no, I would say it's if anything, it's kind of more polite because it's just saving everyone's time. Those match up as long as they always lead Fluttermane and Koraidon like this. There's never like a guaranteed like best play. Yeah, so that's always the concern, is that they want to break the shell and then they want to go on their collision course. So we don't even get a defense decrease, which is unfortunate. Okay, we got a crit. That Flutter has crazy defense, though. Okay. Yeah, I would say if it's a finals or something like that, that is a bit more like less anticlimactic if it's like the final. But otherwise, I mean, I think in chess, if you have a guaranteed winning position, it is considered like rude to just be like moving your pieces around when there's basically nothing you can do. I'm not exactly sure what the idea here was with the Indeedee, because Indeedee does have this Indeedee doesn't have Follow Me. So I can honestly just Encore Koraidon pretty safely here. Because right now, like let's say, like, I mean, it looks like Astral would have been better for obvious reasons, but like let's say they had Terra Normal on their okay. Okay. So yeah, I guess Astral would have been way better in this current situation. I guess Terra Normal is insanely uncommon when you really think about it. Yeah, this is unfortunate. If they Flare Blitz, like if they go Icy Wind Flare Blitz, then we needed to just attack this turn. And we're playing, pretty much forced to play pretty predictably here. Okay. If you're doing that, I think you're probably just using Collision Course. Yeah. They have to decide. You could protect Koraidon, taunt Among Us, but the fact that they have Dazzling Gleam might mean that they don't even have taunt. Okay. Let's see how much single target Terra Starstorm does. Okay, good. I actually thought he had more health than that, but I think we'll be fine then. I would like to have a little bit more health on my Pagos, but because they... Oh, I see what they're trying to do. Yeah, I don't really see any issue with doing this. I mean, you can't really wide guard and get anywhere with that, so... I mean, you can, but then you're just doing nothing. So I think you'll just take too much damage with this, even with the Psychic Seed boost. Okay, they do live. Expanding Force. They're too slow, though. I don't know if I finished my sentence though, but yeah. Oh no, I did, yeah. What I was gonna say is, yeah, I'm pretty sure I've heard in chess, forfeiting is polite if you are just 0% chance to win. So that's how I look at it. It's not really like, I don't want you to get your hit in. And honestly, I think it's kind of like, from a, like world building perspective, kind of mean to be like, well, I know my Pokemon's just going to get obliterated right now, so why don't I keep them in so they can get to knock them out? Like, I know it doesn't really matter, but that's another way that I look at it. Okay, so 2 Koraidon games, 2 different outcomes. Definitely made a bad call there at one point with that Astral Barrage versus Encore play. Would have been a lot easier to win the game, but it did work out pretty flawlessly at the end. Okay. This is definitely the version of this team that is like the hardest for us to really do anything about. I'm just always worried about like Chiampao Zama right out the gate. Okay. It's Incineroar and Zama though. So we're not worried about the fake out because we have the covert cloak. We're not worried about the flinching part. But what does suck is that they can very easily knock us out. So we're just gonna go to Amoonguss. Even if they do the worst, which would be like, I don't know, Behemoth Bash. Okay. Whoa, he takes that like a champ. What if I just send in Calyrex and Spores Omnisenta this turn? Grassy Glide plus Body Press would be a little unfortunate, but they are intimidated. Okay. Yep. Okay. I mean, that sucks. That does actually suck. Because if they would hammer now, it's just going to deal a lot. So I could have Pollen Puffed my own Calyrex. That would have been solid, I guess. Okay. I think Amoonguss is just gonna get obliterated by Psychic if I go for it. But then again, they have to worry about a speed tie with Astral Barrage then? I don't know. I think this just comes down to if they Astral versus Psychic. Okay. I think we can take a heavy slam then. Okay, good. Let's see if they go for the wide guard. Looks like they don't. That's a lot of damage. And they go after Cali. I'll take that. Oh, if we get another tick of I'm actually not really sure what to do right now. Okay. Let's hope they stay asleep. Oh no, we just win the speed tie this time. Okay, sweet. Oh, they could wake up though. Okay, so they are focus sash. Oh no. Okay, I was hoping they'd be life orb or something, but I figured with this combination of oh. I'm not sure what to make of that now. Okay. They don't know we have the covert cloak. I don't think they do, at least. Oh, they have fake out in the back as well, though. Oh, I knew I should have will-o-wisped. Okay. Well, it's not super bad, actually, if we can get our shell back. I think we do. Okay. So the hope here is that they target Incineroar. Because I think Pagos can just win the game from here. If they don't go after him. But they have to be worried about the double up, the protect double up. Oh. Oh, right. Oh my god. They went for the most psycho possible play they could have. Or did they just not have wide guard? I don't think they've ever used wide guard. Bro. Okay, they actually went for the worst possible play. Especially if we land this Will-O-Wisp on the 1 HP Calyrex. Yeah. I mean, that guy threw me off because I thought people would have adjusted to the Focus Sash meta. I think Zamazenta winning or coming in second in the last regional with the Life Orb. I was expecting that. I did think we were pretty much like out of options, but yeah, I'm definitely going to watch this one again because we definitely turned it around. Yeah, battle canceled. See there? I do not mind canceling. I think why just obliterate a Rillaboom for no reason there? Let's see where we are. 2662. Definitely looking a bit better. But I think we're still a handful of games away from just getting into that like 1000 range. Which I definitely think this team is capable of competing against those types of players. I think that's all I got in me today though. I had almost 2.5 hours. $19.10. I don't remember what we started at. I could probably check real quick though. 12 and 7. So we went 7 and 3. Not too bad. One of those losses was to a Thunderwave game. I think we got lucky in one of the games though for sure, so it kind of evens out. It would be cool if there was something I could do as like a cooldown for this stream, but I'm logged into my Violet account, which is like, I haven't even beaten the game on this file. I play on my Scarlet account usually. So I do think that's going to be it for today. If you are just tuning in late and you were like, I want to play that team, I showed the rental code right at the beginning. If you want any details on it, let me know, but it's pretty straightforward as far as the EVs and everything are concerned. It's basically just the item on Pagos, which kind of changes things up. We probably would have lost that last game if it wasn't for the covert cloak, and we were able to kind of conceal it until the very end, which gave us an edge there. But yeah, that's going to be it for today, guys. I do plan on streaming tomorrow, so I will mention that real quick. I'm going to stream tomorrow, probably a similar time frame, and maybe we'll try to play longer, but so far about 2 hours seems to be where I start to get a little bit fuzzy brained, and I don't mind losing, but I don't really want to lose just from being like tired and making bad plays. So I'm going to cut it here for now, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. If not, the VOD will be up. Happy battling.